Okay, welcome to another episode in the Immersion series. We were hoping to get by the lake shore, but the weather wasn't exactly so sunny and bright, so we wanted to kind of keep the flavor of the series, but so here we are, just trying to be creative and flow with it, right? So in thinking about the concept of immersion, one of the things that I want to get across is this idea of immersive but awareness. So just like here, you have these gorgeous fish, and by the way, quick shout out to Big Al's Aquarium here, and Emmanuel, the managers, allow us to do this quick filming. Check them out online. But with the fish here, these gorgeous fish here, they're totally immersed in their surroundings. But if you think about it, we're also totally immersed. We're immersed, there's air that's all around us. So we're immersed, but are we aware? So what I want to talk about is the idea of immersive awareness. So let's give a couple of practical examples, things that many people do every day, so maybe you'll be able to relate to this. Think about business. Whether you're an employee, and especially if you're a business owner, your business is constantly with you. You're immersed in that business. It doesn't matter where you're eating, going out running errands, whatever you're doing, even when you're not even in the shop or in the store or with a customer or however it may work, your business is weighing on you. You're immersed in it. That's one level. Another level is take a great relationship. When you have a phenomenal relationship going on, whether it's your best friend, a significant other, a marriage, you're immersed in that. And it doesn't matter what you're doing in the day, you're totally thinking and you're immersed somewhere in your mind and you're carrying that relationship with you. So again, that's immersion, kind of immersive awareness. Last example. Think of a good book that you've read, or maybe a video that you see, kind of become lost, become immersed in that. So, and also with technology, I'm going to shift the example off of technology. The whole purpose of applications, they want to draw us in. The technology wants to draw us in that we should have a immersive experience. So the immersion's amazing, but what we want is immersion, but awareness. And so then these two ideas there, these two opposite thrusts, how am I myself that have immersive awareness? Okay, so when we want to talk about this immersive but awareness, I'm going to kind of outline for you 3 steps that we use. We call it powered by one. And these 3 steps include the idea of context, connection, and then contribution. And when we follow these 3 steps in any situation that we're in, we'll create this immersive awareness. So context is simply where you focus, where are you at right now. We do context all the time. If you have a GPS that's running in your car when you're driving on the road, that's always giving you context. Turn left, turn right, a few more meters ahead, the exit. All that kind of stuff, like my voice is as nice as some of those, and some of them are quite annoying. You get the idea. That's a GPS. Sometimes when you're in the mall or in a building, it says, you are here, right? You look for that context. In situations, you want to have context, what's going on. In business, right? You want to have that focus. Now here's where the shift starts to happen. You want to give context to the one you're doing business with. And by the way, this is a natural extension for relationships too. Rather than us being self-focused and aware, you want to get immersed in the other person's reality. You want to give them context. Why is this important for them? What's in it for them? So when we provide context in that manner, then we get people's attention because everyone wants to know what's in it for them. That's not what is in it for you. So let's start with that context. Next, we want to take it a level. We want to build connection. When we're in business, when we're in relationships, we're in the world. We want to connect. That's the power of social media today. One of the powers of social media is this idea that we all feel this connection, even though they're not physically present, but all around I've got hundreds or thousands or millions of people that I'm connected to. It's powerful. So in a business context, when I start making a proposal and I say, hey, here's what's in it for you, and I start building the case on that, I'm creating that connection together. Lastly, where we want to go is the contribution. And in the contribution aspect, what we want to create is what's the value that we're bringing. So for example, in this series, what we're looking to do in TotaLiving BSD, better, stronger, doing what matters, right? The value that we're trying to bring across is how do we take all the different aspects of our lives? We're living, but is it total living? Is it living in a way, are we living in a way that we feel better, that we feel stronger, and that we're focused on doing what matters? So that's the contribution. So these are just, I'm just touching on it today. Hoping the next series will get more immersed, but as we go through this process of context, connection, contribution, we'll be able not only to be immersed, but we'll create a very mindful awareness. So until next time, TotaLiving BSD, reach out to me on Twitter, Facebook, on my homepage. Look forward to continuing the conversation.